All right, so today we're going to be doing a review over the Latitude Carbon Speed Stick. This stick I just got probably about a couple weeks ago. It's not deer season yet. It's not October 1st yet, sadly, but I have played around with these sticks a lot in the yard, and I just kind of wanted to do an in-depth review of them for those that may be interested in them. I will say off the bat, this is a stick I do highly recommend, but I'm going to kind of be giving my pros, cons of this stick. If you want to see how it attaches to the tree and how it bites, we have a video up going over my saddle setup as well as these sticks and my platform as well. So if you want to see that side, go watch that video, but we're just going to be talking about these sticks and breaking them down a little bit. So initial impressions of these sticks are super light. I think they come in right at about 4 pounds for 4 sticks, which is incredible. Super light, they're super quiet. I mean, there's no buckles, nothing on these sticks, and I love that. Super quiet. And also, we're going to kind of be breaking down a few of the modifications that I've done with them. So, kind of to start out, these sticks stack really well. I just use the belt, this kind of a rubber belt that Latitude sends with these sticks, that you can just belt it on there and it keeps them together super quiet. And I like this because you can get this belt really tight, make sure that they're not going to make any noise. I have seen some people say that they don't like the belt, they don't want to keep up with it, but it's easy for me when I get to the tree, undo the belt, throw it in a pocket in my saddle, and I'm done with it. So as of right now, I'm running the belt. I mean, it's super easy to get off. You just do that right there. Just pull it out, pull it off. Like I said, just a rubber belt, stretchy. You can get it super tight. When I get to the tree, take that off. I'm throwing that in a pocket on my saddle. Out of the way. Anyways, so kind of to go into the stick, these sticks are made of carbon, obviously. They're super light. They're pretty quiet. Kind of an issue. I mean, you can kind of hear it here. I mean, if you bang one on the other, it's going to make some noise. I have heard, and I will say for myself, they sound like the black rattling antlers when they do hit, which to me, I guess if it's during the rut, it could be a good thing. But I think it sounds a little bit more natural than like metal dinging. Everybody kind of knows that dinging sound. But anyways, they're still really quiet. I haven't added stealth strips to these sticks yet. I do plan to. I've honestly never played around with stealth strips. I know a lot of people really like them. So it's something that I probably will eventually do. I just haven't yet. But kind of back to the stick, these sticks bite very well into the tree. These teeth really aren't sharp like you see on some of the sticks. Some of the sticks you see, these teeth are just super sharp. But these sticks bite as good as any sticks I've ever had, and I've played around with a lot of different sticks. They bite super well. Once you get them set, they are not going anywhere. And then also what I really like, they give you plenty of foot room up here up top. You can see I wear like a size 10 boot, and I have plenty of room. So if you have a size 11, 12 boot, you're going to have plenty of room on these sticks when you're climbing and so forth. Kind of going into some of the modifications that I've done on these. I do have these loops right here on the bottom of every stick, and pretty much what that is for is my first 2 sticks I will hang from the ground. I'll hang this one, and then I'll hang that other one from the ground. My last 2 sticks, I have a carabiner on my left side here, and I will just hang both of those with that carabiner with that loop. And it's super easy, out of the way. They're not going to fall off. They're in that carabiner, and it's quiet. And so I can climb the tree, and when I need a stick, I just open them up, pull it out with the loop off that carabiner, and I'm good to go. Something that I've also done as well is I have added a aider to my first 2 sticks. I didn't go the full 4-stick aider. I just really like it on the bottom 2 because I can really space those bottom 2 out and get plenty high. I can get about, I imagine, 10 to 12 foot with just the bottom 2 sticks. And I can get about 20 to 22 foot with 4 sticks, depending on the tree. That's saying there's a tree with no branches. Here in Oklahoma, we have a lot of post oak trees with a ton of branches. I can get as high as I want because not only am I using these sticks, but I can also use branches to climb on. And that goes to another great point of why I really like these sticks as well. They're not a super tall and long stick, and I like that because, like I said, these trees here, a lot of the trees I hunt in have a ton of branches, and I've found that those really long sticks can kind of be difficult to get in between branches because there is so many on these trees. So I kind of like a shorter stick as well. But back to the aider. Here's the aider here. You can see it's just really makes it a three-step stick. I've used paracord. I don't recommend that. Go and you can buy aiders, am steel. I would recommend using am steel if you're going to use an aider. I use paracord. It's held me. I've used it on my sticks in the past. It holds me. I'm not a super heavy guy, so it holds me just fine. I've never had any issues. But probably don't recommend doing that, but like I said, it works for me, so that's what I roll with. I made these aiders the length where all I do to pack these is just do it here, and then you can see it kind of just clips over right there. It's a little bit loose, but nothing, it's not too tight. But if I want to tighten it up, I'll just put a couple twists in it, like so, and then you can see it kind of tightens it up and packs really, really well. Also, like I said, if you want to see the video of the attachment method for these sticks, you can go watch that video we did over our saddle setup. But this is am steel rope that these sticks use. I'm not sure the weight rating on it, but I'm pretty sure it's like north of 300 pounds. So this am steel will hold a ton of weight. And then probably honestly my favorite feature of these sticks is I love how much am steel they give you. I've found that a lot of saddle hunting gear, whether it's camera arm straps or platform straps or stick straps, they're just not long enough. I like to get in a big tree, break out my outline. It gives me something to hide behind. And I've ran into that in the past where I just can't get my sticks around some of those bigger trees that I want to. Latitude gives you a ton of am steel to work with, and I absolutely love that. I can get around some bigger trees now, and I've actually had to adjust my strap for my platform so I can get up. I can get it around a bigger tree. But I love that. That's one of my favorite features. I think it's like 7 or 8 foot of am steel that they give you, and that is super, super awesome. And then when it comes to packing them, you just do this right here, and they give you the perfect amount where when you're done, you just boom right there. You have a little tag in, easy to pack and easy to get to. That's going to kind of be it for these sticks. Like I said, they're a super awesome stick. I highly recommend them. If you want to be mobile, if you're doing a hang and hunt a lot where you're putting sticks up, taking them down, this is going to be an awesome stick. They're super lightweight, so you're not going to be wearing yourself out. They're quiet, especially if you add the stealth strip to them. They're going to be, pretty much noiseless. And Latitude actually sells a stealth strip kit for these sticks. You can go on there and you can buy that stealth strip stick, and that's going to give you all the stealth strip you need for these sticks. So if that's something you're interested in, I highly recommend that. Honestly, out of 10, I'm gonna give these sticks about an 8 out of 10. Some of the things that I would change about them a little bit is possibly a little bit longer. Like I said, I like a shorter stick, so I almost wouldn't even say that. I would like to see Latitude do attachment method different than the belt. The belt works great, and that's what I use. But if you had something where you could just stick it on there and it would latch, where you're not having to use a belt or a separate piece, that is something I would really like to see, and that's kind of a downfall of these sticks, in my opinion. But other than that, I really don't have any complaints about them. Like I said, they work really well, and I highly recommend them if you haven't tried them. If you have any questions about them, go on Latitude's website, look them up. They answer a ton of questions on there just with their product description and things like that. If you have any personal questions, shoot us a message and we can get back with you and answer them on this stick. But overall, awesome stick. That's what I'm running this year. Hanging and hunting, staying mobile, Latitude, carbon, speed stick, my stick of choice for this year. So yeah, Thank you all for watching. Until next time, keep seeking.